Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth welcome the Charlotte, North Carolina Bank of America Stadium. Happy to have you alongside to what should be a fantastic football showcase. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. They hand it off. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 8, second down. And 2 yards away here on second down. Again with the carry. D'Angelo Williams picked up a nice gain of 7 yards. That will give them the first. Short throw to the right. And he's tackled at the 44-yard line. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Gives it to the back. And he makes it out to about the 47. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. He escapes the sack, searching downfield.
Boy, in that kind of situation, you just think that if they're going to pick up the first down on you, they're going to have to do it throwing the football. But that time, the quarterback got out in the open field and got it done.
It's the tailback. They will finally get him to the ground at the 17.
And you really have to look at your safety play anytime somebody makes a run of that distance, because the very essence of playing the safety position is you have to be the last guy to protect your end zone.
They go with the run. And the tackle was made by Brown. 2-yard pickup. That brings up second down. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. So, it is 3rd and 8. Deflected and broken up. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
And the field goal unit is on the field looking for 3 points. This will be about a 32-yarder. The kick is good. Casey will be kicking off. And he'll return it from way back at the 3.
All right, your defense just gave up a field goal, but that really doesn't change anything offensively. You come out, stick to your game plan, do exactly what you planned on doing here. And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play. Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Anderson with the toss.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
It's 3rd down and 11 to go. Goes through his progression.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
The Cardinals are lining up to punt this one away. Returns the punt from the 16. He's brought down at the 23.
The Panthers were having their way with this defense last time out, but were held to just 3 points. They'll look to top that here.
That's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down. It's a pass. The stop was made by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys on the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz.
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
Gets it away. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie was there for the stop.
And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
Avoids the hit with a slide.
And let's give the defense a little credit there. They are definitely playing him to possibly run the football. That time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him.
Gets the pass off.
If you have receivers that can make catches like that, it is just almost impossible to defend. As a quarterback, you just throw it to the open spot and know that guy can go get it. What a play.
Looking for a man.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
And just 7 yards from a touchdown now. Gets about 4 on the play. And so it will be 3rd down. Third and goal from the 3 coming up. A score here would give them a 2-possession lead. Comes down with it. Touchdown!
Gus, I really don't think there's a better competitor in the NFL than Steve Smith. We talked about he plays with a chip on his shoulder, anger in his heart, whatever it is. I think that's the way you have to play the game of football. You have to find something to be mad about, and nobody does it better than Steve Smith.
Casey looks ready to kick it away. Collects it at the 7. He gets back to the 29 before being stopped. Passes it short. Can't complete that pass. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Dumps it out left. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. Here they have a 3rd down and 10 to go. He throws downfield. Fourth down now after the incomplete pass. The offense wasn't able to get on track during the last series.
And it really looked like the defense won the battle up front. The big guys controlling the line of scrimmage made the difference there.
So, it's fourth down. The Cardinals ready to punt this one away. They drop the runner at the 27.
The Panthers offensively looking pretty strong right now, and they've got the look of a team who may be going in for the kill here. Too early to entirely put it away, but a touchdown would certainly be tough to overcome.
Oh, he's off. He's brought down at the 36-yard line.
It is just so difficult to make big plays in the NFL because of all the speed on the field. So when you get a guy like D'Angelo Williams who can break off the big one at any given time, he is just such a weapon for your offense.
Hands it off. That's a 2-yard gain. Second down. They pitch it. He's tackled at the 30. 4 yards on that play. And now it's third down. So it's third down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Pass is short right side. Brown was there to bring him down.
The Panthers are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
It's 1st and 10. He rolls out to the right. Higgins with the interception. The defense makes something happen to force the game's first turnover. He's searching for a receiver. Brings it in for a completion.
The Cardinals seem to be very content throwing these short little dinky passes. Some offenses just nickel and dime you all the way up and down the field, which I suppose at least eats up the clock.
He gets off the throw. He's wrestled down at the 36-yard line.
The Cardinals got a big play that time, and they need a whole lot more of that after beginning this game with a very pedestrian passing attack. That was good.
Looks to throw it. And he's out of bounds. Incomplete.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Tons of pressure. He's hit as he throws. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended receiver on the play.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
They're facing a 3rd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Gets rid of it as he's hit.
Yeah, they brought the blitz, and the offensive line just unable to pick it up that time to force the incompletion.
It's 4th down. The Cardinals lining up to punt. He takes the ball at the 20. The Panthers turn the ball over on an interception their last time out. Gives it left side.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
They give it off here. It's a gain of 3. That brings up 3rd down. They line up at the 25. Rolling out to his right. Johnson knocks it down, incomplete. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Andre Roberts is back deep to return the punt. They catch him at the 35.
The offense really needs to get something going on this series. Maybe even just a field goal on the board is enough to get them jump-started. The Cardinals are not doing a good job at all on the ground so far. They need to somehow get that turned around, because if you can't run it, boy, it is tough to throw the football.
Defensive pressure. It's a fumble. They'll pile up for it. Carolina got it. The Panthers win the battle. They get the takeaway. Still looking for an open man.
That was impressively done by the Cardinals.
So they're looking at a 2nd and long here after the sack. He passes it. He bats the ball away. 3rd down coming up after that incomplete pass. So they line up at the 32. Has a man to his right. Little flip. Nothing doing on that play.
Oh, man.
4th down. This one will be from 49 yards out. It's up and it's good. Casey looks ready to kick it away. He'll take it from the 2. He gets this one to the 26-yard line. The offense will take over at the 26-yard line. Dumps it short. He's brought down at the 40.
The Cardinals will maybe get kick-started a little bit after that catch. Their passing game hasn't exactly been very impressive so far.
Dumps it outright. The defender bats it away. 2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass. It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Anderson gives it up the middle.
The Cardinals are simply getting stuffed on nearly every rushing attempt. They need to get a spark somehow because this just does not bode well for them.
They line up at the 38. So it's 3rd down, and they need 12 for the 1st. Ball on their own 38. Searching for an open man. They're unable to convert the 3rd and long situation, and that will bring up 4th down. The Cardinals are lining up to punt this one away. He brings it in and hit immediately. Good coverage downfield. He's dropped down at the 21.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
They spot the rock on the 42-yard line. Moves to his right. It's broken up by the defender. Doucette was his intended target. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. They spot it at the 42. Flips out short. And he's tackled at the 34.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively. You think you're in the right spot. You're going to make a play. And a guy makes a throw like that and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Hightower takes a handoff. They'll be short.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he used his athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
Feely looks ready to kick it away. Goodson is back to receive the kick. And takes off from his own goal line. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers will start this drive at the 26-yard line. The pass is away. He's wrestled down at the 22.
You know, I don't know if there's any receiver in the game that entertains me more than Steve Smith. You know, yeah, he's got the great speed and playmaking ability and all that stuff. But this guy is angry all the time. He has a chip on his shoulder that's more like a boulder on his shoulder. And he fights his way through every single football game that he plays, and he keeps coming up with big plays.
Surveys the field. Brandon LaFell was the intended receiver. Looking end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. The Panthers with a 4-play, 75-yard drive for the score. Casey adds the extra point. Casey looks ready to kick it away. He'll return it from the 6. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. Pitch left. He's brought down at the 27. He hasn't had a good first half at all. Just can't seem to get through this defense. And as we head to halftime, the score is 23. Arizona will get it first here in the second half. He'll take it from the 2. Gets to about the 24 before going down. Anderson with the give.
The Cardinals haven't had too many runs that have netted decent yardage up until that one, but sometimes if you just stick with it in the second half, things start to break.
Handoff to the left. He fights forward to about the 30. The offense is now facing a 3rd and 4. They spot the rock on the 30. Short throw to the left. Knocked out of bounds at the 45.
The Cardinals get a good gain there. You know, we haven't seen too much of that. This defense has done a great job keeping their aerial attack contained.
Goes through his progression. It's complete. Clutch reception.
The Cardinals had a tough time gaining yards through the air in the first half, but that time they found some room. He stuck it in there and moved the chains.
The give to the tailback. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Short pass to his left. And he's tackled at the 11.
Derek Anderson sure is looking confident throwing the football right now, and that's good to see because if he struggles, Typically, it's with his accuracy.
Opts for a short throw. He's wrestled down at the 1. Gain of 9. He takes off. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You know, it's always tough enough to defend the goal line down here in this situation, but when the quarterback is also a threat to run, that sometimes is just too much to stop.
Feely adds the extra point. Feely is just about ready to kick this one away. Goodson is deep, looking to return the kickoff. He'll return it from the 1. He brings it back to the 23. They'll start this drive at the 23. Pass is short right side. Campbell brings him down at the 24-yard line. From their own 24-yard line. Looks left. Here's a short pass.
Yeah, that sets it up now for third down. We always talk about third down conversions, but if you have good second down plays, it gives you a chance to get into some blitz packages now on third down.
Here's the pass. Down the sideline. Still running. Touchdown, Panthers. Brandon LaFell hauls in his second touchdown catch of the game. Point after is good. Casey looks ready to kick it away. And he gathers it at the 6-yard line.
The Cardinals on that last series proved they can move the ball on this defense. They just need to keep it rolling now.
On the ground with the tailback. He's starting to show some frustration after another short game. This defense has really made it tough going. Hit as he throws. He's brought down at the 40. The defense was coming with the heat on that play.
But you'd never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
Just make plays, one at a time.
Oh, yeah, good job, fellas, good job.
Dumps it out right. He's dropped down at the 43-yard line.
Larry Fitzgerald just brings so much to the table. His size, quickness, playmaking ability to get off the jam at the line of scrimmage. A talented receiver that likes the spotlight and wants to put on a show.
Larry Fitzgerald was the intended receiver on the play. It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Flips it out short. Caught and dropped immediately. Offense comes out needing just a yard for the first. Breaking through up the gut. Touchdown! They're not going anywhere. And they finally answer the 2 touchdown drives by their opponents leading up to this possession. Jay Feely tacks on the extra point. Feely looks ready to kick it away. And takes off from his own goal line. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. Carolina lines up in the Wildcat. Direct snap to the back. And he's tackled at the 27-yard line. Gets maybe a couple.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
He's wrestled down at the 39-yard line.
Nice run that time by the Panthers, and I guess really it comes as no surprise. Here's a team that was one of the top rushing teams back in 09, 3rd in the league in rushing, struggled a little bit fumbling the football, but when you stay so focused to the running game, maybe that's to be expected.
Comes down with it.
Well, I don't think it's a stretch at all to say that Carolina's passing game a season ago just did not get it done. 16 touchdowns, 20 interceptions, allowing 33 sacks on the year, just a 56% completion percentage, and it just wasn't good enough for them to retain Jake Delhomme as their quarterback and moved on, and now there are a lot of different quarterback possibilities in Carolina.
So at the end of 3, the score is 27-17. The Panthers have the ball and a 2-possession advantage as we get set for the final quarter. Dumps it out left. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Brandon LaFell makes his 7th grab of the game. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. Pass is short right side. And he's tackled at the 21. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
They line up at the 21. Inside give. Loose ball. They'll pile up for it. Arizona has the football. The Cardinals win the battle. They get the takeaway. They'll get the ball here at the 20. And we'll have a 1st down and 10. Takes a lick as he lets it go.
And if he can get just a little bit more time, there are guys running open down the field. The pressure is getting close, but it's not there. He should take a fraction longer to make that throw.
Has a man to his right. Little flip. Doucette with his 4th catch of the game. He rolls out to the right. How did he catch that? They complete a long pass play.
After a big play like that, it's really important for the offense to get in the huddle and get out. Keep this attack going. Right now they have the defense on their heels.
Excellent gain through the air will set them up with another 1st down and 10. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. And they will speed things up a bit by going no huddle. Dumps it out right. Anthony Becht was his intended target. The offense facing another 3rd down here. Avoids a sack by getting it off as he's hit.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
They're going to try a long field goal here. This will be a 45-yard field goal. And the kick is good. Makes the long one with room to spare.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. And he'll return this one from the 7. He gets this one to the 26-yard line. Searching for an open man. Submarines down.
And sometimes as a quarterback, you realize it's not there. Just slide, get down, keep yourself alive for another play.
He's going to pass. Brandon LaFell was the intended receiver.
Wow, was that a bad throw? I don't know if the ball slipped out of his hands or what, but you have to make that one.
Passes it downfield. Steve Smith was the intended receiver on the play.
Get him going, baby.
Fourth down. The Panthers are lining up to punt it away. He's brought down at the 33.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
And we'll have a first down and 10. So the ball on the 49. Daylight. He makes his way to about the 32. So they line up at the 32. He's going to throw it. It's intercepted. And they really could have done without that.
Just when you started to think this offense was starting to find themselves, they have a chance here late in the game, you throw an ugly pick, that's a disaster.
He's tackled at the 20-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down. Second and 7 situation here. Ball is on the 20. He gets off the throw. No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down. So the offense needs 7 here on third down. Checks down to the short pass.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
It's 1st and 10. Here's the give. He's wrestled down at the 35. It's a gain of 8. 2nd down. Now 2nd and 2. They're on their own 35. Short throw to the left. Brandon LaFell with his 8th reception. First down and 10. He lets it go. And he's gone. Next stop, Pater.
I can remember a time when they used to tell Steve Smith he was too small to play this game. Well, I tell you, with this guy, you make that statement to his face, you better be ready to fight. His enthusiasm, his toughness, the mental edge that this guy brings to the game is so infectious on this football team.
Just over 5 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. And our score, the Panthers, 34. The Cardinals, 20. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Casey gets ready to kick it away. He'll return it from the 6. He gets to about the 27 and goes down. Anderson hands it off straight ahead. I expected a pass there, Chris.
Well, I understand you don't want to get completely one-dimensional, but at some point you have to crank it up and try and make some plays, and I think that time has passed.
Chris Gamble with the coverage on the play.
If we don't make a play, we are not going to win.
Good coverage downfield. Preston was his intended target. And it appears that the coach will keep his offense out there. Here's the throw. The pass is broken up. What a play. The Panthers will begin this drive at the 30. Here's the halfback. He's dropped down at the 22. 8-yard gain. That brings up second down. They're looking to second and about 2. Ball on the 21-yard line. Short throw to the right. Great play, and the Panthers will have it. First and goal. Carolina, it's about to extend the lead to 3 scores. Give to the tailback.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Pretty poor judgment on that play. You just have to be aware of the situation, and he wasn't.
And he'll lose yardage on the play. Here's a look at today's red zone numbers made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Smell like a man, man. Run play, left side. The Cardinals call a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. And they're trying to punch it in on 3rd down from the 1-yard line. Touchdown, Panthers!
D'Angelo Williams is one of the top backs in the NFL. He really is. Vision, awareness, acceleration, you name it, this guy's got it.
And the point after is good. Less than 2 to go in our 4th quarter of play. The score, the Panthers, 41. The Cardinals, 20. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Casey will kick it deep. And he'll return it from way back at the 3. They turned it over on downs their last time out. Still looking for an open man. A burst of speed, and he's in the open. Touchdown, Cardinals! Extra point is good. Less than 2 to go in our fourth quarter of play. The score, the Cardinals, 27. The Panthers, 41. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Arizona lines up for an onside kick. The Panthers get the ball back.
They're already down 2 scores, and now they have to defend the short field. If this team can come away with any points at all, this one's just about wrapped up.
He's tackled at the 33. 4 yards on that play, and that'll bring up second down. Brings up second down and 6 yards to go. They're on their 33. They'll work the left side. And it's a fumble. Arizona falls on it, and they have the turnover.
Well, that was a little momentum shift now. A couple of big plays, and they're right back in this thing.
It looked like a pretty clear-cut fumble from here.
Yeah, I thought that was a fumble too, Gus, but I tell you, we've been in so many of these situations over the years where you think you see something and the official sees something else.
The ruling on the field stands as called.
They'll start at the 27-yard line. He's searching for a receiver. And they get to it.
That was a very good effort by the Panthers.
Surveys the field. And he's tackled at the 43-yard line. Breston with his 4th catch of the game. Someone jumped early down there.
False start. Offense.
Well, no excuse there. The offensive line obviously knows the snap count, but I suppose it's easy to lose concentration with one of those big defensive linemen in your face.
Catch number 3 for him with that reception. He spikes the ball. Dumps it out left. Watch out, he's got space. And he's knocked out at the 36-yard line. It's a pass. He's tackled at the 15.
Derek Anderson is really feeling it right now. He's got the hot hand, and, you know, normally he's not a guy that's going to hit a bunch of passes in a row, but he's hot right now.
He takes a hard hit as he throws. Jones was the intended receiver. They'll face second down and 10. Looking for a man. Andre Roberts was the intended receiver on the play.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
That brings up another third down attempt. Going up top for the end zone. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
To the end zone. Comes down with it. Touchdown. Extra point is good. And the hope for a good bounce here as the entire game rides on the onside kick attempt. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. That's all from Bank of America Stadium. Our post-game wrap-up is next. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. Smell like a man. Man. Here's one for the highlight reel. It's the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.